What up, idiots and intellects alike? Welcome. Today, we're going to be doing viewer confessions, where I had my viewers anonymously submit confessions for me to read aloud. And on top of me reading the confessions, I'm also going to be tier listing them. And as always, if you want to join in on the fun live and be a part of these lovely people in the chat right here, don't forget to check out my Twitch. I stream live every day at 6 p.m. Central. It'll be the first link in the description. All right, let's get started. So when I was 11 years old, my sister, who was 30, had her second child. She came over to visit us one morning, and I walked into the living room where she was breastfeeding my nephew, and she straight up asked me if I wanted to try the milk too? Huh? There's two things that are very wrong with this. First of all, drinking someone's breast milk is just odd, point blank, period, okay? Even if you're my wife, okay, I'm not doing that. I'm good, okay? Second of all, yo, sister, your fucking sister asked you to do. Your sister could be a little bit freaky deaky, okay? This is incest and weird, all right? On top of it being an incest situation, you were 11. 11! And she was 30, bruh. Take that shit to the grave, okay? Don't tell nobody. Hopefully it was a joke, but also if you're 30, you should know making jokes like that with an 11-year-old is just weird. Imagine this yo nephew and they're like, uncle, can you tell me stories about your mom? Hey, little Timmy, you know, one time your mommy, you know, when I was 11 years old, she was like, hey, you want to suck on my and drink some of this breast milk? You know, I was so stunned. I stared left, I looked right. I had to leave the room. I wasn't really sure. And then little Timmy's like, thanks for sharing, and then walks off and is traumatized. When I was around 7 or 8, my cousin wanted me to look after her son, who was a 2-year-old. Your cousin is dumb as shit, first of all. What the what dumbass and fully functioning adult is like, yeah, let me leave my 2-year-old with this 8-year-old child? Like, mom of the year right there. For a bit while she cooked in the kitchen, so she left him with me upstairs. I, for some reason, wanted to go downstairs, even though her son couldn't go down them that well. But I assume if I held his hand and if he was careful, he'd be fine. So I held his hand and we started heading downstairs, but he ended up slipping and accidentally let go of him. So he just started rolling down each step until he reached the end. I was completely frozen in place, and then he started crying. And when his mom asked me what happened, I just said he wanted to go downstairs completely on his own, and I couldn't stop him in time. Bro couldn't even defend himself. I felt bad about it for a long time, but when I asked him recently if he remembered falling down the stairs, he said no, so we good. Yo, that kid was like bouncing each step like... Honestly, that could be like the intro to some rap song, you know? It could be like... Wah! Dun, 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 dun. They not like... You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be your producer tag, bro. You were 8. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can come clean. That's not even your fault. That's your cousin's fault. You dumbass. I'll get straight to the point. I actually managed to sleep with my bully's mom. I warned him beforehand, and I'm a man of my word, so I did it. Hey, W. Can we get some W's in the chat? Yo, shout out to you, my man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've heard stories of this happening. I know a friend of a friend who's done this. And you know what? I don't understand how the people pull this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, because whose mom is that deranged? I don't know. Okay, maybe they're single 40 and watching Forensic Files and want someone to cuddle them when they watch Forensic Files, think about killing their ex-husband that left them. Okay, maybe that's why. Hey, shout out to you. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? This is some only the homies know, to be honest with you. You can tell your bully to call you daddy now. Yeah, you can be like, hey, call me daddy, because guess what? You his mom. There's no way you're ever losing after that. Any argument, I f***ed your mom though. What's he gonna say? Yeah, exactly. I had a makeout session with my cousin and I kind of liked it. For one, church is free, okay? For two, I kind of liked it. It's crazy, bro. That is actually f***ing insane. After thinking about the action, reflecting upon it, you came to the conclusion that you enjoyed it. I need some pastor to make you feel like you go into the underworld just so you feel a little bit guilty, because you clearly don't give a f. And maybe at least for 5 minutes, you'll understand the weight of your actions. Like, what the f? I had a piss drawer when I was 6. I'm sorry. Elaborate? What does that mean? Who didn't? No, who the f said that in chat? Casey the gaming Oreo. What do you mean who didn't? Who did? What does a piss drawer mean? They pissed in a drawer because they didn't want to walk to the toilet. So you know what? I'm gonna say seek therapy. You know, this is a little bit weird. I don't even care if you 6, bro. That is odd, bro. When I was 10, I peed in an empty beer can I found next to the bin in the kitchen and put it in the fridge. When our parents left to have dinner, I asked my cousin, who was 12 at the time, if he wanted to take shots with beer, and he said yes. So I brought out the can of pee, poured it into bottle caps, and dared my cousin to go first, knowing full well that I had put what I had put in those caps. And when it came to my turn, I said I wanted to chicken out. He then took the whole can to begin to drink it and pretended to act drunk. I was absolutely terrified when he didn't show any negative reaction to the flavor of the beer. And when he threw up, he genuinely thought he was hungover. I never told him the truth about the beer he drunk. You are fucked up. What? You just watched your cousin drink a vat of your piss that you intentionally gave him to drink. Watched him finish the entire thing and vomit. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Listen, it's too late, okay? You gotta take this to the grave, all right? Because if you say anything, like, you're cooked. I was a horny bastard when I was a kid. Around the age of 12 or 13, when I started noticing girls and being attracted to them, I spied on my mom and my sister in the bathroom by watching them through the keyhole of the door. You, man, what the f is wrong with you? There's a few other nasty things I did to get my fix, but you really don't want to hear about those. Like how I stuck the end of a plunger up my bum. The first paragraph wasn't enough. You had to like add this too. No, when you said you really don't want to hear about those, I really didn't, okay? And you still shared anyways. So I'm gonna say take it to the grave, okay? When I was in elementary school, some boys would pay me to swallow their spit and I would use it to buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Huh? Personally, bro, if I were you, okay, you know, I would seek some therapy. I used to really love cats back in middle school. It was bad. I used to own cat ears, a tail. I'd post drawings of myself with whiskers drawn on them on Instagram. I used to meow in class. What was wrong with me? Yo, bro's like made one of those like ex-cult videos, but it's like why I left the furry community. And there's like an X over their like their old fursuit pictures. If I were you, I ain't telling nobody. Real shit. I'm taking this to the church confessional. I touch myself to gotcha heat. Do I even want to know what gotcha heat is? Chat, do I even want to know what gotcha heat is? What's gotcha heat? Is that like gotcha, like characters making out? Take this shit to the grave, bro. Nah, me personally, I'm never admitting this shit. I got a UTI every month in middle school because I would always put objects up my... Every month? Not only were you getting a period every month, but you was catching a UTI too? Stupid. Was bleeding not enough? Like you needed a UTI? You needed it to burn when you pissed too? That's some church confessional right there. That is insane, bro. Y'all sniff your earwax after picking y'all's ears too or nah? Because I do. I respect the honesty. This is some don't hit me up, only the homies know. This is some shit you like bring up to your friends randomly in a Discord call at 3 in the morning because you just curious, you know, and you just don't care. When I was in university, I was bugging and thugging my crush, and then he decided that he didn't want to get together with me, so I bugged and thugged it with his brother in the same bed when he wasn't home. You want to know what you are? You're what I'm going to start calling a lineage legend, okay? Because you fucking everybody in that family tree, okay? You might start sleeping with their parents, their cousins, cousins. You know, you might be getting all down and dirty with Peepaw's pee-pee. You never know, bro. You can get written in Peepaw's will too before he dies. Then you can get the heir to all the family money if you really want to get your revenge. Yo, IMO, you got to take this shit to the grave. Don't tell nobody. Like, what the f? I cheated on a math quiz, but still failed. You dumb bitch. So how you cheat and fail? Yo, I come clean about this. That's just low-key funny. I'm not gonna lie. I stole my mom's BDSM stuff to try it out and liked it. Not only do you need to take this to the grave, you better hope God don't find out, okay? You better hope whatever higher power you believe in was blind that day, okay? It's nasty, but I don't see the problem. What do you mean you don't see the problem? Therapy needs to be cheaper. Yo, someone in chat said therapy needs to be cheaper. I'm gifting you a sub. That's fire. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe because I make new videos every week. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch where this was live streamed. It'll be the first link in the description, Instagram and Twitter. And I will see you guys next week with another video. As always, have yourself a damn good one.